How is everyone? I hope you are all well. Look, I think that we have to go into, how can I say, being direct. I think we have to go and start being direct and not, beating around the bush. And I think when it comes to the Summer Wells case, beating around the bush and talking about all sorts of things has got us nowhere. So if we become more direct and say, look, this is the way it is. Summer vanished off the face of the planet on the 15th of June 2021. And this was either, I would say, and again, this is not proven by law, so this is what I'm saying from what information is out there. Now, there was either an accident on that day while Summer was under the care and guidance of Candace and Grandis, and for some of that, Hunter, and something happened that subsequently had to be covered up, and there was help from either Don or a neighbour, or the parents were not involved, but there was an opportunity that arose, whether it was because Summer was left to her own devices and wandered off of the boundary of that property and came into contact with somebody, or somebody had caught wind of what was going on that property that perhaps gave them the opportunity to be on or near that property that enabled them to take Summer from it. Now, we have, on numerous occasions, spoken about stranger abduction and the fact that that is so remote in normal cases, let alone when we look at this case, that can almost be ruled out. Not 100% ruled out, granted, but I think that complete stranger abduction is the most unlikely case here. Nearly as unlikely as a bear done it, Ronnie. So if that's gone, so if you're either looking at accident, cover-up, help with Don, or help from friends and, people around the vicinity, and we're going down the other route of, somebody took Summer, that is a neighbour. And if it was a neighbour, who is the most likely? Who do we know that's around there that would have potentially known how to get there, had access to their property? We're looking at franklight. And who else is franklight connected to? He is connected to andybernard. And who is andybernard connected to? He is connected to Jodie Sue Brown. So I would say that the biggest people of interest in this case, and the only people who need to be looked into, and no focus put anywhere else because it's not going to lead you anywhere, it's not going to give you any answers, is, and I'm going to put them in order, is going to be Candace, Grandis, Hunter, andybernard, franklight, Jodie Sue Brown. They are your 6 prime suspects who could answer what happened to Summer on that day, as per my personal opinion. So perhaps the answer is to get the reward fund and say that this reward fund will be given to the first person, no questions asked, if it leads to the conviction, this money is yours, the first person who drops one of these fuckers in it. See you in the next one.